नमस्ते बिटिया, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. Myself, JV'n Dr. ASTHA SIKARWAR, Assistant Professor, Department of Organ of Medicine, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, JAYOTI VIDYAPEETH, Women's University, Jaipur. Today's topic is aphorism number 63 to 66, different action of drugs. Drugs are the substances which possess the power of altering the state of the health of a healthy individual. Hahnemann describes about different actions of the drugs and the reaction of the vital force to such actions of the drugs. Two types of actions can be noticed in nature. First, primary action, second, secondary action. Primary action. It is the first action of the medicines on the vital force. It is the immediate action of the biphasic action of the drug. In Aphorism 63, Dr. Hahnemann says every agent that acts upon the vitality, every medicine derails more or less the vital force and causes a certain alteration in the health of the individual for a longer or a shorter period. This is termed as primary action. During this action, the vital force works as a receptor that is receptive and simply receives the impressions produced by it. Vital force is compelled to permit alterations and changes to take place in organism. So primary action is the action of medicine on vital force. It is the conjoint action of the medicinal power and the vital force, but it is principally due to medicine. Secondary action. It is an automatic defensive reaction of the vital force against the primary action. It is a second phase of the biphasic action of the drug. In Aphorism 63, Dr. Hahnemann says, to its action our vital force endeavors to oppose its own energy. This resistance action is a property, is indeed an automatic action of our life-preserving power, which goes by the name of secondary action or counteraction. It depends on the following two factors. First, intensity of primary action. Second, condition of the constitution. Types. Secondary action is of two types, which is given in aphorism number 64. First, secondary counteraction. When an exact opposite condition of primary action is possible, then the vital force reacts equally and opposite to primary action. This is secondary counteraction. It is proportionate to the intensity of the primary action of the drug and also on the condition of constitution. It takes place always in case of antipathic mode of treatment. In this reaction, the condition of the patient becomes much worse than before. For example, digitalis decreases pulse rate in its primary action. When given to a case of tachycardia, the pulse becomes more rapid than before due to the secondary counteraction. Second, secondary curative action. When an exact opposite condition of the primary action is not possible, then the vital force indifferentiates itself and employs its increased energy to extend the medicinal disease, which gradually decreases and ultimately regains health. This is secondary counteraction. It is curative in nature and causes restoration of health permanently. This action is found in homeopathic mode of treatment. For example, diarrhea of a person is cured by medicine which can produce similar diarrhea. Examples of both primary and secondary action, which is given in aphorism number 65. First, a person heated by violent exercise, which is primary action, is afterwards affected with chillness and shivering, which is secondary action. Second, a person was heated by drinking wine, primary action, yesterday. Today the person feels too cold. This is secondary action. There are two other different types of action of drugs. First is alternative action of drugs. It is a type of primary action in which various paroxysms of primary action are seen in alternative states. In these two opposite phases appear and disappear alternatively. For example, headache alternates with lumbago. This is a symptom of allosacotrina. Second, physiological action of drugs. They are observed when the drugs are administered in massive material doses. It is because of its primary action on the vital force of a man. For example, opium as its physiological action produces profound sleep. This is all about different actions of the drugs. This session powered by digital version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. I hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention it in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.